Namaste, everyone. This is part 1 of 2 videos that I'll be doing on a ritual referred to as Tarpanam. It is an ancestor ritual, and you can see some of the things we'll be using here on the table. In the small round container, I have some rice flour and some black sesame seeds. And that's this container here. Also, there's some little pieces of darba grass sticking out of the top. And this is a little tube of darba grass. I cut the darba grass up into small pieces to use for this ritual. I also have a small container of water here. And I placed some flowers in front of Dattatreya Shiva Baba's picture. I have a candle, which we'll be lighting later. And I may light some incense for the second video. I also have put vibhuti on my forehead and on my throat. So I just want to give you some history of this particular ritual. It is, again, called Tarpanam. To give you some idea of what this ritual is about, it's about your ancestors who have passed away. And they are souls who are separated from the earth plane, but they're also separated from the heavenly planes. And they're stuck. They're ancestors who are stuck in a rather dark place. They're not happy. And what we are going to do with this ritual is to help them to be free. If you can envision a river between your ancestors who are stuck and where they will cross that river and go into the light. That's a helpful visualization. It can help us to free these spirits during our ritual. Please know that these ancestors are spirits who are trapped due to their karma. And if they're trapped too long, they often become malefic spirits, and they will harm their descendants who are still living here, meaning you and me and others that you know. If you will seek divine help through this ritual, we can release their karma, and we can also connect them to the light. Once they are connected to the light, we can ask them for help, for blessings to be sent to this planet and to others who you know could be helped through your prayers and also for yourself. When a person dies, you may know that they take all the good and bad thought forms with them and all of their experiences that they had while they were alive here. And so we want to go to those ancestors on our mother's side and on our father's side, our grandmother's side and our grandfather's side, and help them to cross this river into the light. There's a lot of pain that these ancestors are experiencing, and so if you go into this ritual with an open heart and a lot of compassion, you can definitely help these ancestors to be free. And you'll be helping yourself as well and lots of other people. Think of this ritual as a vacuum cleaner that can cleanse the souls of your grandfather, your grandmother, your great-great-grandmother, your great-great-grandfather. It's a vacuum cleaner that we are calling Tarpanam. During this ritual, we will be making a food offering to the ancestors. And please know that normally this ritual is done on the new moon day. It's the most powerful day to do this ritual. Otherwise, you can do it any day of the week, as long as you do it between sunrise and sunset. I want to tell you some of the things you will need to do the ritual. I think I explained most of them, but before we go to part 2, video number 2, make sure that you have rice flour. If you do not have rice flour, you can use plain white rice, and black sesame seeds are optimal. And if you can obtain the darba grass, that's great. If you can't, that's fine. We can just do it with rice and sesame seeds, or rice flour and sesame seeds, and a little bit of water. So now what I'd like to do is move to video number 2 and actually do the ritual with you. Namaste.